Hi guys, welcome to Living with Ulcerative Colitis. I'm Maya, and today's video is kind of like a day in my life, but also it is how I make aromatherapy jars. And this is something that I was going to be doing on Friday anyway, which is today. And so I figured I would show you guys the process, so how I do it, why I do it, and really what goes into it. And Mom is going to help us on this video, so that's something new that doesn't usually happen. Mom will be in this video with us. And so basically the reason why I do aromatherapy is because with UC, you can have, because UC is autoimmune, that means that it can affect more things than just your GI tract. It can affect basically your whole body in different ways. And one of the ways that I noted towards the beginning of how it affects me is I can get muscle cramps, or I can have some joint pains. And though this is like it's not a common symptom of UC, but it does happen. And when it happens, I usually make myself a foot bath or I do like a full body soak. But usually the thing that ends up hurting the most is my feet. And I think it might be because of constant movement or for some reason that I just don't know. And so I do frequent foot soaks at least once a month. And sometimes more often if the feelings persist. And the way I do that is with handy dandy Epsom salts, and then an essential oil. So like a lavender essential oil, or like basically like the aromatherapy oils you would think of, like lavender, chamomile, peppermint, eucalyptus. I can really go on forever. And so those are the ones that I use. And I started doing these jars so that other people could benefit from the aromatherapy. And I thought that I would show you guys both the jars and the little sets that I also make. Alright guys, so this is filled with our Epsom salt from, where'd that back go? Epsom salt, and then we're going to add some Epsom salt to this jar. And the reason why we are making we have two buckets is because one is for rosemary and one is for lavender.
So why are you making them?
I'm making them so I can fill my jars.
What are your jars for?
You sound like an interviewer. Our jars are for our display. So I'm going to be making these little guys, which are the sets, and then I'm going to be making individual jars. Alright. And I'm putting my gloves on for multiple reasons, but one is because I don't want to mix lavender and rosemary together. These fit perfectly. Okay. So we're going to set this aside so we don't get confused. And the chunks, the reason why I want to get rid of the chunks is because if the chunks are in there when I add my lavender and my lavender seed pods, what's going to happen is they're not going to mix evenly. And I don't want that to happen. So. Alright. Oh, and also the gloves are good because Epsom salt is indeed salt and it will dry out your hands. Okay, and so we have our lavender. And then we have, our handy dandy, I don't know what this thing's called.
Dropper.
Oh, Mother knows what it's called. Okay. Just gonna open this carefully because it has a dropper, it has a seal on it. All right, so you're going to drop it, you're going to squeeze here, and you're going to drop it, and then you're going to slowly release. Science class was useful. And then just going to put drops in until The salts smell really, really fragrant. Fragrant. All right, so I'm gonna switch my glove because it was in here. Then going to open this and we're going to add, no need very much of lavender because just like the Epsom salt, that is really strong. This is pretty strong too.
And these are lavender buds from where?
Our garden, which we are really proud of. Go buds. And Mom's going to tell us when to stop. Okay.
He's trying to make it look pretty.
Pretty, and that every scoop has lavender in it.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not trying to take the whole bag here.
Okay.
Lay this down here. Then we're going to go back to mixing. Make sure it's even. And also in this mixing, we're also continuing to mix the essential oil. And I have to say, guys, it is one beautifully scented, but very strong. So if you're a person that is really scent sensitive, I would recommend wearing a mask for this process. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna fill up the jars now. All right, guys, so we were able to make 7. I am like so proud of these things. Every time I see them, I'm like, yes. So there's these, and you can see that the lavender little pods got mixed in. And so you can shake them to make sure that they are evenly mixed. And again, we made 7. So this is the lavender one. And we're going to make a rosemary one off camera, but it has the same principle, and I'll show you guys all of them when we finish. This is the rosemary, guys. All right.
And this is the rosemary?
Yeah, this is the rosemary.
Different bottle.
You can smell it. And I like it because it gives like that woodsy, Christmassy scent.
Ooh, it does.
Yeah, I can. They did not skimp on this. It's essential oil. It has a completely different vibe than the lavender pots. They're bigger for one. You can clearly see it. We probably
that rosemary is strong.
We probably do not need this much, guys. All right, we're gonna mix it and then see if we need some more because each one smells better than the rest.
It smells good.
It does.
We should have done one with chamomile. Oh.
We did see the chamomile essential oil, and we do have some chamomile flowers from our garden, but we were like, maybe next time. Maybe next time.
Maybe next year. Because we're kind of trying to save our chamomile for ourselves.
Because we want to drink it. Oh, so guys, these are the final products. This one is the rosemary one, and from the back you can see it. And these are our labels with little ribbon. And then these are the sets. And so yeah, they're ready for the farmers market, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please like, share, subscribe, and press the bell for notifications. Bye, guys.